you. Good evening. My name is Melizarani and I have 2 performances for you today, 2 poems for you today. So this is the first one. Come to me, he said, come to me and rest between the shadow and soul of my humble existence. And I will look after you in silence like a child nursing on the breast of a mother, like electricity and the unplugged amplifier by the stage of which you will stand. I will hold you, keep you still when your knees shake and hands tremble. I will believe in you even when you don't. I will listen to you, hanging on to your every word, granting the attention you've been denied of, for I am loyal, though I am disturbed when you stutter and cough, swallowing vocabularies and spitting adjectives, making less sense than a second. I wish I could do more for you. Grab those nonsensical words and sentences, rearrange them into wisdom, decorate your lips with irony and sarcasm, get inside your intuition, activate your cognition, lay down the definition, and accomplish your mission. I would make you a star, brighter than the dingy light bulb that hangs over the bar, brighter than the overheated spotlight above your head, shining the pathway for believers instead of blinding the sight of pessimists and naysayers. I will elevate you higher than dead philosophers and dirty politicians, highlight the issue and address the congregation. Give me reason to give you a reason to give them hope. You don't need to be a parent, priest, or the pope, for I am far from a sacred wand of divinity, just a pole to break your virginity, only if you allow me, 'cause I want you with every fiber of my aching body, yearning for your mouth to come close and breathe life into my bones. Grip me, wrap your fingers around me, and don't leave me alone, 'cause without you I am nothing but a microphone. It's so good to be here. I've attended the previous Numinous. Thank you, Sheena, for having me. It's so wonderful to be here. So this next poem is something very close to my heart. And as a poet, I realized that censorship can be such a problem, because when I wrote this poem with all my heart in 1 hour, and my dad was like, when I read it to him, he was like, oh my God, you're going to say that on stage? What's wrong with you? So, and then I was thinking, like, I don't want to jeopardize the art, because poetry comes from the heart, and it just has to be that way. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my next poem. I struggle with my identity, or should I say my Indianity, though I proudly tick Indian on tiny checkboxes of forms trying to fit me into a category, yet I am nothing but a statistic if the category denies me. Denying my stubborn tongue, taking after the tyrants who colonized my ancestors instead of my mother's own tongue. It's not my fault that you're sensitive and highly strung, because I call my appa daddy, because Melissa is so English before it ends with Rani. Do I need to eat on banana leaves with my hands to pledge allegiance to the Anne next to me? Or will I forever be condemned to being the minority of the minority, who would rather order dosa in Malay because she can barely count to 3 without getting cringes, flinches, and stares? And you laugh at me, tease me to my face, and curse my family, who raised a girl who wore dresses instead of saris at weddings where I should be paired to my husband-to-be. Alas, it is my chastity that you question, because no black potu decorates this forehead of ambition. Get straight A's for PMR and SPM for the community and make the quota. Go to university, Be a doctor and make us proud, Kanna. We Indians must stick together and be there for each other. But on my graduation day, you told me mass comm is not in favor. My degree can't make me an engineer, but I can read your news. Vanakkam, Sedigal Vasapida, Nandan Ungal, Melizarani. So teach me and I will say more than the introduction. Give me a chance to make up for my A+ English tuition, despising the language you so crudely mentioned, the lack of my ability, and question my spirituality when you are the one who taught the Rakyat the P word. And obscenities. My bloodlines run deep along the rivers of the holy Ganga to Tamil Nadu, Bangalore and Karnataka. I may not kneel and pray like you, but I believe in karma, which I thought you did. But you stuck to bar brawls and self-righteous gangsters. Yes, I know you didn't do it. Must you take to the streets to prove your innocence? Wave your picket signs and throw stones at the government representatives who you claim know nothing of your plight and woe because they built the Tamil schools you refuse to go, sponsored your babies and businesses and fought corruptly to make a stand that we are significant as an 8%. And they said, Nambike, trust that tomorrow will be a better day. But trust is blind when that is the only Tamil word they can say. To cover empty promises and get your vote with free biryani dinners. They're no saints because we're all sinners. While they're greedy for power, we're only greedier. Not enough, we holler, for more temples and festival holidays and discounts for my brother who chose the Parang to hail Rajni and easy money because he paid the bills and he couldn't sit through a law degree. Forgive me. But hell hath no fury like a woman scorned because she chose friends lighter than her shade of brown or darker on the color palette from white to black. And you frown at me, wondering why I didn't stick to the clan. The Indian boy was good enough, but I wanted a man. And I watch you, grinding your teeth, chewing at what is hard to swallow, at principles and traditions you don't understand but follow, knowing that you would be frowned upon if you told me to befriend my own kind, but you already are, because when your Malayali daughter brings home a Punjabi, it's not fine. But I hold out my hand towards you, seeking your acceptance. Beneath my frustration and expensive education, to read our history, locate our past and confirm the present, change the dim future and light the pathway for our descendants. So look at what you have in the palm of your hands and look no further. We've sat down too long at mamas over Nescafes blaming each other for what we can't have, don't have, should have when we already have the human ability to succeed in all that we choose to be. Remember that a community with problems is different than a problem community. Between Bharatanatyam beats and between Bharatanatyam spins and tabla beats, you and I are no different. So polish your cultural armor and let old grudges go. Life may be rough, but it need not be a vaudeville drama episode. Though I didn't climb Everest or start an airline, I can't make dal curry to save my life, and I'm not divine. But accept me as I accept you with arms open wide, because I choose to take Indian as I am on the inside. Thank you.